Back when I was a little girl, I had a dream that I was going to change the world. I used to cry by the television when I'd see the ads for World Vision, and that was when I first understood the depth and the scale of the division. They were begging for $1 a day, 30 a month on credit we can pay, with images of poverty to try and influence your brain to not be so heartless and not look away. But I could never look away. They had flies on their faces. Their lives were disgraces with human rights violations and clearly not enough donations. What kind of a messed up world was this, and how could I allow this magnitude of injustice, I thought, as I saw the desperate cries for help and pleas of millions of people starving on their knees way up in Africa. But in my young mind, they didn't seem that far. I'd ask my mum to drive me there in her car so I could just do something. I was the type of kid who always wanted to just rush in and offer my clothes, my shoes, my toys to all the girls and all the boys around the world without a voice, and while the other side rolled around in a Rolls Royce, consumed in the rat race full of choice, too preoccupied with gadgets and toys to wake their conscience long enough to stand up and make some motherfucking noise. But the blood of those kids, they still stain my hands as I continue my own merciless capitalist dance. You see, I too am just lost in consumerism. I'm just caught up in the euphemism of what they call this life's ebb and flow, but they've set it up like a pay, pass, tap and go, and you're either a friend or foe, chasing dough, high or low, and nothing's real though. We're all just puppets in a puppet show, and we've lost our choice to stay or go, or say yes or no, or live off the grid, adopt a plow and mow type of flow, like a self-sufficient wanderer instead of lined up like ducks in a row. But in this global economy they've got us ignorantly following, it's like a system of commandments, like the scriptures of Deuteronomy. It's the epitome of cheating while it preaches monogamy, and those ones at the top keep expanding their monopoly, but they're raping our souls worse than biblical sodomy, and the ones that pay the biggest price are the ones that can't even afford a bowl of rice. So take me back to that little girl. I had a dream that I was going to change the world. I used to cry by the television when I'd see the ads for World Vision. That was when I first understood the depth and the scale of the division.